So the heart of the problem um, is you needing to change your perspective about the situation that you're in. You need a clear view. You need clarity. And the first card that's here is telling me that two things. If you want a different perspective, if you want to change the way that you look at a situation, you let's see, you can't expect things to change if you keep looking at it in the same way. So if you're looking at the same things in the same way from the same place that you always have, things won't change. Your attitude has a big effect on um, what comes to you in this life. So if you're looking for negativity, that's what you're going to constantly draw to you. If you're looking for the good things in life, that's what you will find. So the heart of the problem is your vision. How do you see things? How do you see your life or the people in it, whatever the situation is? Now, how this problem started was because something needed to either change or end, or something needed to be healed. This could be a relationship. This could be you personally. Um, but this is like the death card here. You might have had anger, loss, sadness. Um, you know, natural death could have been surrounding you. Whatever the case may be, all of these things is at the root of how you see your life right now. Because you still have these lingering feelings of sadness or depression or things that you haven't healed from or you haven't gotten over, it affects how you see things today. So it's in line with what the heart of the problem is. So once again, the heart of the problem is how you're seeing the situation, how you're perceiving yourself and others. The same way that you've always thought, the same thinking that you've always had is no longer working for you. In order to change your circumstances, you literally have to change how you see yourself, others around you, and your perspective on life. But in order to change your perspective on life, you have to let go of old beliefs, old sadness, old pain. These different emotions and things that you've been through and the pain that you may have experienced in your life, it caused you to live in survival mode. You do what's necessary. You do what has to be done. But survival mode isn't really living. It's almost primitive. But it's just a part of human nature, don't get me wrong. But coming out of this survival mode of having to always feel like you have to protect yourself. Because the more you feel that there is no one to trust, or the more you feel that you have enemies, the more enemies that you will manifest. So what needs to be released is it's almost like giving birth. You know, for things to change, sometimes it comes through pain. But after the pain, there's a blessing. So like when a woman is in labor and it's painful and it's hard and it's like, how am I going to get through this? This is so painful. But she keeps going because she knows that although she's in this pain is going to produce such a blessing, a whole new life. So that's like pretty much like a metaphor or an analogy of your life. All of the pain that you've been through is you in a birthing process of a new life, a new beginning, a new outlook on life. It's like disconnecting. It's like, once again, using, and I'm using this analogy because in this card is representing a woman giving birth to a baby, right? Which you can't see, it's too dark in here. But she's giving birth to a baby. And so the whole time she was pregnant with this baby, it was a connection. Her and this baby were one. But this baby had to go through all type of changes and metamorphosis to actually form into a new being. And once this baby was at its final stage of metamorphosis and it was ready to be birthed, the mother has to lose that connection of being in the same body or being one with this baby. So I hope you understand the metaphor I'm trying to tell you is that all the things that you've been connected to and you've been holding inside of your wound, and a lot of you that's watching this need to do root chakra work. Your womb needs healing. If you're a woman, if you're a male, still root chakra healing. You need to feel safe and secure. You need to realize that whatever has happened to you in your life, that you are now able to protect yourself. You don't have to be fearful. You don't have to keep expecting the worst anymore. You have given birth, or you in the process of giving birth to a new version of yourself. That's why all of the pain was there. That's why all the pain was needed. It was painful to go through these things, but it was to take you through these changes so that you can come out new. And when this new person or this new version of your life is birthed, it's a need to disconnect from all of the old thought processes and all the old memories that you keep thinking about from the past. What you need to find is maybe spiritual guidance or someone that is older than you, maybe someone in your family that's older than you, or someone who's lived more than you, to perhaps give you some different wisdom or different knowledge so that you can see things to help you see things from a different perspective. So no matter what the situation is in your life, the root of the problem is that you're still connected to the past. But the past that you're connecting to is all of these painful things that's happened. Or even if things right now is still going on that's painful for you, you're so focused on the pain that you're not focused on the blessing of what's coming after this pain. And I keep going back to the woman having a baby. You're in this pain, you're in these birthing pains, but you know that this baby that you've been waiting on is finally here. It's finally about to be birthed. And if you focus on that joy of newness and new life, your circumstances will change.